Hey guys, nowadays AI has so much to offer. I mean, I feel like it would take less time to list what it can't do at this point. It can do everything from writing a boring English essay to talking about Skibidi Toilet in Fortnite.
Continue to demonstrate such decisive action, Skibidi Toilet.
Like, come on, what's not to love? Well, obviously, I'm being sarcastic. Right now, I actually have a lot of opinions on the use of AI and its effect on the internet. So, let me tell you about it. Title slide. Today, you can't really venture anywhere on the internet without AI being thrown into your face. At this point, it's inescapable, and you just have to accept it if you want to be on online spaces whatsoever. Back when I was a kid, I never imagined AI in the way it is now. Whenever anyone talked about artificial intelligence, all I really thought about was like maybe Cortana from Halo, or like R2-D2. But it was always such a cool idea. Like, yeah, I couldn't wait to have smart robots that would do anything for me. Sounds pretty cool. I never really thought that now that this technology is like a semi-real thing, the main thing I would feel would be annoyance. Although I remember a few years ago, it did actually feel pretty cool. My junior year English class was when AI was really becoming a big thing. And let me tell you, goody two-shoes me would never use ChatGPT to plagiarize my essays. When it was all beginning, it just felt insane that we could be living in a time with such a big innovation in technology. When Dolly Mini came out, that would generate all those like hilariously horrible AI images, I was super excited. However, things soon changed. I can't really pinpoint the exact time the shift happened, but it was very noticeable. It felt like all of a sudden, everything became enveloped by AI. Every single website you go to has some sort of AI assistant, tool, or summary. That's one of the main reasons I've grown tired. It's just everywhere. And a lot of the time, it's not even helpful. Another thing, going back to the school topic, it's probably been pretty bad for education. I know I said high school me didn't use it, but you best believe college Steegee has used it. I mean, I'm not alone. About 86% of students said they've used it to help in their studies. Personally, I've tried my best to stay away. I'm kind of a nerd. Not really a secret, I have a bunch of Transformers toys on the shelf back there. The closet is glass. Oh, I don't really like that. I'm straight, by the way. I like being smart. Because of that, I don't really want to take away the practice and critical thinking it takes to solve a hard physics problem or write a boring essay. I think a lot of students are shorting themselves by not letting them go through this process. The thing is, some of my professors have actually encouraged using AI, which is kind of weird to me. I know it's a thing and it's here and we can't really change it, but I don't know if it's best to be encouraged. I just want to say, I'm not trying to act all high and mighty or put anyone down for using AI. I know I've definitely used it a lot more than I should have in school. I'm a lazy bum. And you know, that's okay sometimes, even if it isn't the best. Another thing that's gotten on my nerves is people's reliance on it. I talked about it some in my video about Twitter, but one phrase that just pisses me off now is grok. Is this true? Like, stop. Please stop. Do your own research. And then that became a whole joke where people would ask Gork instead. But then Elon became involved in the joke, so it was automatically not funny. But really, just the whole grok thing and asking grok for help and asking grok to change images and stuff has just been so annoying to see. Also, it just low-key scares me how good AI image generation has gotten. Back when it was just Dolly Mini, it was funny, because it was really bad. You couldn't help but love it. But a few days ago, Google released their Veo 3 software. Take a look.
We can talk.
No more silence.
Yes, we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous for
Yes, it is very fun. But
Yes, it is very
It's
good.
very fun.
I can talk.
Yes.
We can talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
Yes.
We can talk.
So my mind always just loves to jump to the worst possible thing. Can't really control it. So you know what I think when I see this? I think that people are just gonna get arrested for crimes they didn't commit because there was a fake AI generated video. I saw a lot of people joking about this, but I don't really see why it couldn't happen. It's not that crazy. This stuff is just getting more and more convincing. Maybe I'm just paranoid though. Also, I just have to talk about this. Very obviously, I'm American. I don't know what's going on in Europe 99% of the time. But I saw a video from the European Political Community Summit where all the leaders are reacting to AI videos of themselves as babies. Like, come on. What are we doing? There's literally like a whole war going on in Eastern Europe right now, and then that's what other political leaders are doing? Like, I know it's good to be joyful in times of hardship and stuff, but this just makes these people seem like laughing stocks. Along with this, any sort of AI generated content having to do with kids or babies is pretty worrying to me. I'm not really going to go in depth on it, but generating images of children is not a good thing, and bad people can do bad things with it. I'm assuming you get what I'm saying. Also, AI advertising sucks. I mean this in two ways. First of all, the way these companies are marketed themselves is usually not great. I mean, there was that whole company that was built around AI employees, and their whole advertising was billboards and stuff like that in cities telling you to stop hiring humans. Like, is this a Black Mirror episode or what? There's more stupid examples like that just show how idiotic this all is. And then there's AI being used to advertise, which is just a lot more annoying than the other thing. The place where I've seen this most widespread is YouTube Shorts. It's not nearly as bad on other platforms like Reels or TikTok. On Shorts, I've seen several batches of ads that have been completely AI generated. I remember that there was this one that was selling the world's most realistic dog toy. And by that, I don't mean dog toys and toy for a dog. I mean like a toy that's supposed to mimic a dog. Maybe you've seen them. From these ads, half the videos are like just videos of actual dogs where it says they're robotic dogs when it's just obviously not, and the other half of the videos are completely AI generated. Like, this is such a horrible scam. Obviously I didn't fall for it. I'm 19 and mostly mentally capable, but there are probably some people at least who could or had fallen for this. I don't know if these specific ads are still running or they've been taken down, but this is not a good sign for the future. These videos are just going to become more and more realistic, and soon you won't be able to tell a difference. The last thing I want to talk about is Fortnite. For those of you that don't know, Epic Games just put their first AI NPC into the game in the form of Darth Vader. You can talk to the character and he'll respond in AI generated voice lines in the iconic voice of Darth Vader. There has been a lot of controversy over this. The thing is, James Earl Jones, the original voice of Darth Vader, was seemingly in support of this before his death last September. His family says he wanted future Star Wars fans to be able to interact with his character, and that this is the way it could happen. They were very involved in this process with Epic Games making this happen. A lot of people are using this to shut down anybody saying that this may not be a good thing, but I don't think it really matters. You see, just because he may have wanted it to happen doesn't mean it necessarily should have been done. There's a good amount of people out there who are refuting arguments by saying stuff like, oh, so you think like 1,000 voice actors should just be on standby to interact with the players? Like, no. I just don't think it's necessary at all. I mean, yeah, it was fun to get Darth Vader to say curse words or skibbity toilet, but did Fortnite really need this? Not really. It's a cool feature to have, but like, after the initial novelty wore off, it was just kind of annoying to have this constantly talking character in the party when I'm just trying to play with my friends. And this definitely isn't going to be a one-off thing. They're probably going to use it for other characters and other properties, even with pushback from like SAG-AFTRA. Because, haha, look, characters say funny thing. What I think is that this is just being tested right now so that AI NPCs can be integrated into that huge Fortnite Disney experience that they've been teasing for a while. And I doubt every original voice actor or creator of a character is going to be cool with it, like James Earl Jones's family was. But I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm really just tired of all the AI stuff at this point. But it's obviously not going anywhere, so just gotta live life. This video was just kind of a bunch of ideas about AI thrown together because I wanted to rant. But if you enjoyed it, great. When this video is uploaded, I'll be in a completely different state of mind. I'll be at the beach, chilling, happy, not angry, complainy like I am right now. Can't wait for that. Thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe.